So what I'm going to do now is actually launch our launcher. So this always. So what you're going to see now basically is the launcher that we have built. Again, we've not talked about this before, but this is basically a contextual experience now. This is the launcher on my personal phone with my SIM card in, etc. And this experience has now learned the apps that I use the most frequently in certain situations, and then now it's auto-arranged this experience for me. So all the apps that you see in the top left-hand corner, these are the apps I use most frequently, and this application has now learned from this behavior. In fact, one of the bits of feedback that we get from people who are iOS users is that they wish they had this on their iPhones, for example. So we've simplified the app launching experience substantially by doing this kind of capability just for apps. If I kind of demo another feature here, you'll see that we've also got this expandable toolbar here, which allows us to actually have tools and stuff like this. So, for example, we got a lot of feedback from Next that people wanting quick access to tools, to be able to turn on the flashlight, disable airplane mode, this kind of things too. If there's applications that aren't on this list and I need to be able to go and launch something new, I can just hit the center button here and I get my search capability and I get my all apps experience. And this is a really interesting kind of segue to one of the things that Julie just talked about, was choosing the right metric. Because we actually consider, if you've clicked on all apps, we consider that a failure case. Even though you're using our experience, it means that we didn't deliver you the experience that you wanted on this main page. And so as a result, we count that up against ourselves from a metrics perspective, and then we make sure we invest in this screen. So it's kind of like this, not all engagement is created equal, so to speak, right? So that's application launching. The other thing we've done is we've elevated people as a first-class experience inside the launcher as well. So this is like that classic example of there's at least in my case and many of our users, there's 5 to 7 to 8 people that you call all the time. In this example, what we've done is we've learned those 5 or 7 or 8 people based on communications over SMS, phone calls, duration, etc. And then we've ranked them. And so it's really easy to be able to go and find the person that you want to be able to speak to on a regular basis. And we do that, again, with this idea that providing contextual smarts makes the experience simpler and easier for people. So yeah, this is the idea of elevating people up to this experience. And one of the things that we've heard a lot is people now want us to integrate things like WhatsApp and WeChat and Skype into this list as well. And then you can have this idea of like a unified list of people. When I say people, by the way, one of the things when I say we've been getting feedback, we're in a closed beta for this right now. And so one of the bits of press information you'll get is that we get a link to the beta community that you guys can try out. We'll make sure you get invited straight away, or you can refer our message right to it. So that's people and that's apps. These are the things that are in the beta store experience right now. The thing that we've not released, and so this has not been shown to anyone, users otherwise, is this new experience that we're adding called Recent. And so this is this idea that it's really easy to get back to what you were just doing. We know many times on your mobile device you'll be doing an activity, something will interrupt you, and then you'll forget what you were doing, or you'll find it hard to get back to it. So here you can see there's a feed, effectively, of the recent things that I've been doing. So I took a couple of photos a couple of hours ago. I had my mum on the way in this morning. It's mum, not mom. I installed the Google Now launcher to show I could actually show you guys, because we knew this is a really common scenario. You install an app, you forget the name of what it was called, and then you don't know where it is on your device. And so this makes that really easy. Other things you can do, for example, too, is like if I now take a photo of you guys, and then I get interrupted, but I want to go and share that photo at some point later, well then that photo appears really easily in my recent feed. And so one of the things we're really excited about is to hear from people what other things would they like us to show in this kind of experience too.